Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and for this we're going to be playing Beast of Reincarnation. So starting out, we're going to go ahead and hit new game, and I like to turn the brightness all the way, and we're going to do story. Now you can get every single trophy in this game by playing on story. I heard the hardest trophy to get in the game is completing the game on New Game Plus. And there will be some farming in this game because we do have to get to a level 100, and you'll be at level 70 or 80 if you go normally through the game for both playthroughs. So, but we're going to do story because it'll make it easier for us to get through. And then I like to have auto target on, auto target parry, have them all on. And then I always like to have English. I like to have a language I practically understand and everything on. Now it doesn't really matter which one you do. I like performance. I like to make my game perform pretty well. So now as this opening cutscene goes, I'm going to explain what this whole series is going to be. I'm going to do a video on each chapter, each area. The first area is easily one of the longest because of the backstories and everything like that. So this is going to be a pretty lengthy video. But for this, I'm going to go through this entire game and get all the collectibles in the beginning. Like the first playthrough, I'm going to get all the collectibles. So New Game Plus, we just have to rush right through it. We don't have to get any of the collectibles. But when we complete this game, there is one collectible that we can't get until New Game Plus. And you get it right when you start New Game Plus. You get this new weapon. So you won't get the weapon trophy by the end of this, but you will get the rest of the trophies. Because you get one weapon in New Game Plus. So that's why you won't get a weapon trophy at the end of this. Now I'm going to get majority of the trophies in this first video. All the random ones. Because the practically you can get here. There's only one random one you can't get until after Chapter 2. Which is resetting your advancement points, which you can't get until Chapter 2, or after Chapter 2, right at the very end. But we're going to get all the trophies in this game, and majority of the trophies is upgrading all of your stuff, all of your ranks, like upgrading all your rabbits, all of your skills, upgrading your character to 100. All those upgrades is trophies. And then the second thing is collectibles. I'm going to get all the collectibles in this first playthrough besides one because you can't get until New Game Plus. To get all those trophies. And then the third big thing is story related trophies. So there's only 3 types of trophies in this. Is story related, upgrade related, or it's collectible related. There's only like a couple of trophies that you get that are neither. Which I'm going to get one of them in this video, and the other one is the advancement points that we'll get after Chapter 2.
Understood.
So that's what this is. This is the tutorial, the prologue, if you will. The tutorial lasts through the entire Chapter 1 with the backstories. It does give you tutorials on parrying and a lot of other good jazz of this stuff. And majority of the cutscenes you cannot skip. You can skip their lines by pressing X really fast, but you can't skip certain cutscenes. Like this one right here, you can't skip. That's why I'm talking through it, so I'm not really wasting time. But this is the only cutscene that you're going to see on this video. Because if you know my channel, I skip through cutscenes. If you want to watch cutscenes, go watch it on your own time. You should have this game if you want to learn how to get the platinum. If not, then you're thinking of buying the game, and I don't really want to spoil it with the story itself. So you won't really hear me talking about the story at all. Because I watch the cutscenes on my own time before I play this. So the beginning of this is just simply running straight forward, going through the tutorials. Going through the motions. Yeah, very easy, very easy. You have unique movesets, so you can hit him with your sword, and then you could you can't jump up yet, but eventually you'll be able to sling some hair out, which I think is really, really cool of a concept in this game. Oh no, monster! And each area has its own big boss that you have to fight. Oh wow, you just hit me. And you can open up Ku's little thing. Oh, I messed up on that. But you have to press X on the line. On the little glowy line, it will then say success. If not, then it'll say defeat. But you still do damage to the enemy most of the time, so. And now I go to the side right here because something likes to fall down. On this beginning part, there is no collectibles, so you don't have to worry about nothing right now. So go ahead and take this guy out. Yeah, not that difficult. You're not going to really learn parry until you go do one of the backstories. But it's a pretty self-explanatory of a little game. Like, it can be a little bit confusing, but I will explain most of it. You can't really do much in the first chapter. You don't unlock a lot. You unlock a lot of things in the first chapter. So go take these birds out. By the end of this first video, you should have 9 trophies. I believe it's 9 trophies by the end of this first video. And that's and then the rest is practically just story related, upgrade related, and collectible related. Besides one of them that I did mention earlier. And you can shoot. I should have shot, but I don't really shoot as much. But I should. But I'm not a big like staying in the background shooting enemies type person. I like to save my stuff for the rest of the game. But this game is very fun. It's very fun. I practiced a lot on this first area. I have notes on it completely, so there might be times where I pause the game because I'm looking at my notes. So yeah, you can lock on. And then you can press square to start some arts. And you can unlock new arts. As long as you follow my guide, you should be able to... oh my goodness, they are bombarding me. You should be able to collect everything that you need. But this first video is easily going to be the longest because you have the tutorial and the whole first chapter. So like right here, I can shoot them. Oh, you're in my way. Okay, I did not want to shoot apparently. There we go. Now let's run this way. We don't need to fight anybody else. Yeah, the tutorial, it doesn't matter how you are, to be honest. It's not that difficult to get through. So you can't skip these. Oh no. Emma. Ah! So that's practically the gist of it all. I will explain more once we get into it. We are, there is like 323 collectibles, but there's only 53 in chapter 1. So if you look, if I look at my notes, there's 18 campsites, 4 keeper golems, 3 weapons, 4 documents, 11 manuals, 2 recipes, 2 crop seedlings, 1 lore, and 8 elite golems in the first area. Now, the only ones I don't get in the beginning is the elite golems. They are very, very tough. I will show you where they are. All of them. There's a couple of them that's right in front of some strong boxes. So I'll try to get those. I don't get every strong box in the game, but I like to show you the codes of the ones that have codes on them. And there's 2 of them that has codes on them. But I don't fight any elite golems at all in this beginning portion. I go back to them later on when they're actually easier to kill. I don't fight them in the beginning because they're very, very tough. I died easily without even any hesitation. I died. So, yeah, that's what the gist is of that. So I'm not going to fight any elite golems in the beginning, but I will show you where they are just in case you want to get a swing at them. But I will be coming back to them at the end of the game. Because before you fight the final boss, you're able to explore everywhere. There's no missable trophies here and no online trophies. Every trophy is easy to get. This is a 4 out of 10 platinum for Beast Reincarnation. So Now, let's get into this. It's not that hard of a platinum, it's just time consuming. But it's a fun game, so don't get me wrong. And I will be coming out with my parts as I go through the game. I'm not going to complete the game first and then come out with parts, so this part's going to come out before I even finish finishing the game. So, and I'm playing Silent Hill F right now. I just finished Mortal Shell. Silent Hill F is not that difficult to complete just because I did play Silent Hill 2 and it's almost the same. I'm not saying it is the same, but almost. And so you can keep on pausing, and if there's no skip button, then you can't skip. And the cutscenes count. The cutscenes count towards the timer. But the timer doesn't matter. There's no trophy for timer. There's no difficulty trophies at all. You could just complete the whole game on story difficulty, and you'll get the platinum. It doesn't matter what dialogue you do. And you can skip through like that, and then you get a trophy. Obtain the Purifier outfit. That is an automatic trophy that you get right in the beginning. There you go. And you can skip through dialogue. You just can't skip through the scenes themselves in the beginning. There are some cutscenes you can skip, though. And now we're going to come right down here, and we're going to get our first campsite. Like, go straight down the path, and this is the first campsite you'll come across. But I can't interact with it because he's talking. There we go. Examine. There we go. First fire. Discover your first campsite. There we go. Now I'm going to explain these right now a little bit. Now rest, when you go into your campsite, you don't recover all your health. You have to rest to recover all your health. And then level up attributes. Now with this, you can increase Emma's skill points with this. She has strength, fertility, and fluorescence. Now whatever one you do is the one that you will get for the one that you do is the one that you'll get more towards for your acquired skills. So your level up attributes count towards your acquired skills. So when you come on here, you get a whole tree branching out. This is your acquired skills, and you can't get certain skills if you're not a certain level. So those are really connected. And this goes to level 5. All of these go to level 5, and you can see the bars right there, right by the enhance. I pointed at the bars like you can see my finger, but it's right by the enhancements. And then right here, you could level up these to 5, but you have to be a certain level to do that. I mostly focus on the hair and this one. I don't really focus on the shooting as much, but I do kind of do it a little bit. But it's kind of awesome how it is. The skills in this game are pretty awesome. And then your equipment is also connected with your skills and leveling. You can't level up your equipment unless you're a certain level. And now the Big Dipper is a weapon that you probably don't have. And you can see that I have like 100,000 amber. I tried to, I had the deluxe edition. I tried to delete the deluxe edition so I could be fair for you guys, but it wouldn't let me. So if you want to get the deluxe, I'm pretty sure most of you probably had the deluxe edition. You can easily buy your own 100,000 for not even that much. But it's not really a big deal. It just makes it so my weapons and equipment is going to be stronger than yours. But that's totally fine. On the Big Dipper, this is a DLC weapon. This does not count towards the trophy, so you don't need to worry about it if you don't have it. So don't worry about it. You should have these two. And you could upgrade them to the point that they need to be. You will have 0 right now. I'm going to upgrade as I can with the money I have. I know it's not fair, but I can't get rid of the deluxe edition unless I get a brand new game. Actually, I don't even think I can with that either, just because it's downloaded to my system now. I can't get rid of it. So I have to stick with that amount no matter what. So if my weapons are stronger than yours, don't worry about it. And then you got bolts, and soon you will get arrows. So we're starting with bolts, and later you will get arrows after the first subsidy that you go to, you should get your first bow, if you will. But this is how it should look. View your pack. You have a battle pack right here with field rations, and then you got tutorial. And this will tell you everything that you probably missed or don't remember. And yeah. Oh yeah, and you could quick triangle to go to Ku's little skill tree. So there we go. There's not really much I could do. I don't know why it's okay like that. He has 3 of them, and later on he'll get more. Same with same with Emma. So there we go, and that's how it should be. Later on I will explain the cooking and everything. I'm going to actually go to my settings really fast, and then change this a little bit. I really like when that's good. Examine. I don't like that that's examine. I like that being X. I always like X being examine. So that's what I was changing. Yeah, there we go. Now I can examine like that. That's what it shows on my last one, and I don't remember changing that. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and collect some stuff before we continue on with the story. Actually, I'm going to continue on with investigating the village first, and then I will go and get everything that we need. So come this way. We're going to go to the objective first, just because it's right here. There we go. And we're not really going to collect so much stuff, just because we really don't need to. We just need to collect the collectibles. I'm collecting everything that revolves around a trophy. Now go ahead and talk to him. He's the rusted robot. And you can skip through his dialogue. There we go. And he will power down. Oh no. There we go. So yeah, now he's powered down, so if you talk to him, he will not be talking. And then this guy will show up. What's up, buddy?
Malefacts are powerful foes. You cannot stop its blows. You must parry them.
There we go. Parrying is one of Emma's and Ku's most important skills. Guard against an enemy attack at the right time with L1. So, like, do that, and you should parry him. Let me parry him again. You can't kill him unless you parried him at least multiple times. There we go. Parry restores FP and Ku uses for his skills. You can open his skill command like this. And then press X. And then you can kill him. You can't kill him unless you finish the tutorial section part. And now we're not going to go to the next objective for a little bit. We're going to go ahead and collect everything we need. We got 1 campsite so far. And there's no shrines in this first area. Stim pack. Now this, you can't open until you get the red key. But the red key is story related, so you'll automatically get that key no matter what. And now we're going to go ahead and collect some stuff. Now the first one, there's a shrine right here. Now I'm going to put markers on it. So there's a shrine right over here. So put a marker on it. It's a custom marker. And we're going to head over there. I went and did that story objective first because the next story objective is way over here. And it's right by a shrine. Or not shrine, campsite. And now we're going to make our way over here. And it's actually below us. Right down here. There's a shrine. On the bottom. And then I'll show you where the elite golem is. I'm not going to fight him. He is pretty tough. I can even show you how tough he is if you want me to. Thought that was an item for a second. But you can look down here and everything. There's not really much down here. Or anything at all. There's this guy right here. Kill any enemies that you come in contact with. You do have to level up to 100. So by the end of this first area, I should be level 10. So, but some areas are shorter than others. And then collect the scrap metals that can help upgrade some stuff later. And now we're going to go ahead and check out the first elite golem. So there's the campsite, and you could warp to your campsite. See, you can fast travel. You just can't fast travel if somebody's talking to you, if there's dialogue. Or if it's story related, you can't fast travel. It's usually one of those two reasons. So, and you can get rid of that. Oops. Go ahead and put one right here now. It's like right over here. There is a elite golem. I like to kill some enemies to get my level going. And this guy gives you meat. And meat we can feed Q with. There we go. Oh my gosh. Fireball. I don't like you throwing fireballs at me. It must be that elite. No, it's him. My hair's on fire. Let me kill him.
Do you have something?
There we go. And now we're going to go ahead and go to the elite golem. The elite golem's up here. And I believe up here is a chest also. I want to kill this guy. So there we go. Perfect. So now we're going to come right over here.
There's an enemy.
Oh, I thought I was going to miss that. I almost did. There we go. And now we're going to make our way up here. And once you get close enough, you see it shows that icon, the elite enemy. So he's very easy to find again once you activate his icon. And then the strong box is right behind him. And I have the code on my notes for you. This is one of the strong boxes that have a code. I'm going to kill these guys. Why not? Grab some scrap metal. You can stealth kill them. And you could duck by holding down circle. There we go. And now the elite golem's up there.
There's an enemy here.
Right there. That's the elite golem. And he's tough. He is a tough cookie. So go right past him into here. And he can't interrupt you when you are activating this box. So it'll be 08110. 08110. And that gives you some items. So yeah. There we go. And you get the ancient book. It's common. That does not require any trophies. And you get the memory chip. And now run past him. He does throw stuff at you. But watch, he's very tough. See? He's very tough. He's fast. He burns you alive. So I'm going to fight them later on. There's no reason to fight them right now. Now we're going to go to our next campsite. So it's going to be right over here. There's a campsite right here. Like right in this area. Right there, I believe. Campsites show up once you get closer. Oh my goodness, he's chasing me down. I will die. They are very much elite. Ooh, and there is no fall damage, so you don't have to worry. You can literally do a lot. You can die by falling into water, but it doesn't really look like a death to me. I just want to kill this guy really fast. So yeah, I point out the map just in case you don't want to follow my lead. And now we're going to make our way this way towards the marker. I put a marker so you guys could follow the marker instead of following my lead just in case you get lost. And you want to go all the way up. It's going to be in a high place. Kinda. It's like right over there somewhere. Right up there. You see that where that fence is? It's right up there. So. Now we're going to go ahead and make our way over here. And grab this campsite. This will be the third campsite? I could be wrong. Yeah, this will be the third campsite. Oh, we got two of them. This will be the third one. And there's a document up there too. So, and there's 4 documents on the first area. Out of like 22 documents, I believe. There's more campsites than anything in the game. So, and then right in here, you can open this door. There is... Oh my gosh. Why are you not letting me pick it up? Oh my gosh. Take that. I need to go rest. Grab this book. This is a fire arrow manual. This is one of the collectibles. You need that for a trophy. And right over here is a document. This is the first of 4 documents in this area. And once you grab those, now we're going to go to the campsite, which is... Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Koo. Just trying to see with a high enough area. It's right over there. Did I miss? Yeah. Maybe I should have grew my hair first. Yeah, let me do that. Oh, I can do this. Grow my hair. There we go. And now over here is another shrine. So go ahead and activate this. I'm activating shrines now so you can warp there if you ever need to get to the other area faster. And then right across the way from this shrine, I'm not leveling up right now. There's no reason to. I like to save some of them for later. And now right over here, you want to go ahead and grow your hair. You can go pretty far. And then hop over here. Now this guy is not part of any trophy. He is a keeper goblin. Or golem. But he's not part of the trophies. He is just the person to introduce you to the keeper golems. So go ahead and talk to him. He's a rusty golem that will be dead soon. You can ask him any questions. You'll find more keeper golems here, so you'll be able to answer all the questions. So, are there any weapons effective?
Anywhere I can get some equipment.
And then just skip through his dialogue. There we go. He has passed away. Now, after that, we already got the fire arrows, and we already got the document. So now we're going to go to another campsite. So, and the way to check documents is going all the way to database and going to your document log. You have one document. And it'll tell you each area. You got the arsonist ramblings. So now after that, we're going to go ahead and get to another area, which is down here. This is where another campsite is, right by a big metal machine. So we're going to go ahead and put an icon there, and we're going to warp to this campfire. So we could go to it faster. This is the upstream campsite, east of the Cleanse Walker. You can't really interact with the Cleanse Walker yet until you continue with the story a little bit more, and then you can.
What have you got there, Koo?
But collect some items, some rice. So this whole first playthrough is all about collectibles. And New Game Plus, I'll be doing more. And here is the campsite. There we go, take him out. I believe this is like campsite number 4. I'm almost dead. But they're not that difficult. That's why kill any enemies that you come in contact with. You want to level up as much as you can. I'm level 5 right now. And now when I interact with this one, I am going to rest so I can heal up. There we go, new campsite. Rest. There we go. And there we go. And that is the new campsite. And I'm going to show you where the next elite golem is. And this golem is also guarding a chest. It's right here where the rusted... No, not right there. Right here is where the elite golem is. Right over here. So that's where we're going to go to next.
We can't allow ourselves to get surrounded.
I don't think I've ever opened this. I just realized this. Yeah, there's going to be some spots I did not open. I did not, like, obviously, this is a big game. I might miss some stuff. Oh, my gosh. There we go. Grab whatever he's having. Ha, 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 ha. And then go ahead and make your way down this way. Now this one is in the disposal site enemy area. So go ahead and make your way down here. Following the icon that I showed you right here. There is a strongbox right behind them also. And I'll be telling you what the code is.
There's an enemy here.
So. Oh my gosh. I was looking at my notes and fell in. There's a lot of enemies. I want to kill them. Get some experience. And get some meat. Good job, Ku. Don't worry about upgrading so much. Just because we will be farming later. We have to farm for upgrades later. Just because after playing 2 playthroughs, you'll be at like level 70 or 80. Depending on how much enemies you killed. So we will be doing some farming later. And right down here is where the elite enemy is. See? Right there. And the disposal site. And this is where a strongbox is. Right there. And it's locked. But that's where elite enemy is. The icon's there just in case you need to go back to him later. But there's 8 elite golems in this area. In this whole like area. Because there's like 12 areas of the game. This is the first one. Like the big area. I'm not counting like sub-cities or anything like that. I count that as part of the area. Oh my gosh. I went past the strongbox. It's this way. Let me go ahead and click on it. This way. Down below? Yeah, it is down below. I don't know what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing. It's down below. That's where I'm going to go. I like to kill that guy. Kill this guy too if you want. Get some experience and then run into this hole. Enemies can't attack you when you are opening a box. So this one has a code too. This one is 0, 4, 1, 8, and 0. 04180 is the code to what you have seeked. There we go. And then you could go ahead and grab all this items. There we go. And now this next area that we're going to go is right up here where the objective is. So that's where we're going next. We're actually going to go to the objective area now because that's where the next campsite is that I want to go to. Excuse me, oh my gosh, I got stuck. But when you get stuck on this game, I love it because it brings you away from it. Because the game knows you are stuck. I don't want Ku to die. If Ku dies, then your rabbits will not upgrade as fast as you will want it. So. Woo. Okay. Now we need to go to the objective. Where the heck is the objective at? This way. What's this? Abandoned village. So we want to go to this. Once it shows on my map again. But we have 5 enemies chasing us. Enemies don't chase you that far, so it's totally fine. I'm going to kill this guy. There we go. I'm going to kill you. Kill you. There we go. And now we're going to go to the objective. It's finally showing for me. We are level 6 now.
There's an enemy here. Cool.
Let me kill this enemy here. Yeah, just kill any enemies that you come in contact with. And just follow objectives. That's the reason why I put down the marker so you can follow the marker with me instead of trying to follow my path. I will tell you if it's below or not. Or if it's just there. I won't be grabbing every toolbox or anything like that. I just grab what I can grab on my way to the marker. So right over here, we want to go across this. And the way to do that is extending her hair. And then run on her extended hair. Yes, indeed. And then jump over, and this is where the campsite is. Yay! There we go. Now we're on the other side. I'm actually going to rest for Q's sake. Yes, rest for Q's sake. And then we're going to go to the next little campsite, which is right over here. Right over here is the next campsite. Like right onto the side. We already got practically everything on this side as we can get right now. We got some elites we didn't even try to attack just because they are difficult. And you got 2 documents, or 1 document that you got so far. Once you grab the documents, it will show onto your map completed. And then come down this way.
Hey.
And then the story progresses a little bit. You need to go that way, but we're going to go this way.
The blighted forest. It appears as the sun sets.
Yes.
The forest and the horrors that roam within are beyond our current understanding.
And there's also a trophy I'm going to get right now for a missed trophy. So I'm going to go back to this campsite. I rested at it. And now there is a trophy by looking up into the sky. Oh, look how pretty that is. I think you could get this right now. Maybe not. Okay. But it's a missed trophy that I will get a little bit later. I will get on this video, but I can't get it right now because I thought the dialogue popped, but it did not. But I'm going to kill this guy right now. Take this. There we go. And now let's make our way this way to the campsite. Later on, he does have a dialogue that if you he tell you that if you look into the sky at the moon, it will kill you. It's a death that you have to have for a trophy. So, we will be doing that a little bit later. I want to kill this enemy really fast. There we go. Am I going to the right area? Yes. This way. Follow the marker. And it's right over here. There's the next campsite.
That light must be a campsite.
Yeah, this is the cliff area campsite. Rest every single time you reach a campsite just in case. And now we're going to go to our next campsite, which is right over here. Right in the middle, like right here, something like that. This is a acid bolt manual that we will get. There's an elite enemy over there, I believe. And now we're going to continue on. I'm going to kill this guy really fast. You could duck to try to sneak up on him. Like that. These are shield enemies. You can use Q to knock the shield away. And now let's go down here, grab some meat. Oh, there's another one that just popped from the ground. There we go. I'm not worried about taking too much damage. I have a lot of shrines I'm going to. So. Oh, nice try, buddy. But now we're going to go to this campsite right over here. I put markers there just for you guys. So you know where I'm going. And there it is.
A strong box.
And a strong box. Sometimes she'll mention strong boxes for you. There we go. We don't need to rest. And then there's a strong box down here that you can see the icon. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I could get it right now. I don't know if I like hop in here. No, nothing's in there. Okay. Now that is a shrine, and now we're going to make our way to the next item, which is a document. This document is like right over here next to the koi. So we are going to go to right here. Like right into this rock area. That's where we want to go next. Let's go. I'm hoping you guys are following along fine. I'm killing enemies on my way there. Just follow along on my little cursors that I put down. so you know where to go next to. There we go. I put on the map just for you guys. And this document is usually up here, I believe. So go up. And down this way, there's a document. This way through the train tracks. This will be the second document of the game. Believe it's over here, though. No, it's actually outside. If I'm looking at my notes correctly. Should be this way. Just double checking. Now it's showing the icon. Sometimes when you get close, it will show the icon. So now we want to go this way, and I believe it might be even more up. Yes, it is more up. There we go. And now we are going to go up even more, and there's the document. It's all the way up. And this document's right by the robot. So go ahead and interact with it until a check mark happens. There we go. And that's the next document. Now we're going to go to another campsite. Yeah, you can take the elevator up if you want. If you don't want to hop up. I'm going to kill these guys really fast. I tried to jump on top of you guys, but it did not work. Now this next one is right by the elite. So there's an elite guy right there, right by the acid bolts. But we want to go to that campsite over there. So if you look down, it's like around this elite guy. Like right over here, something like that. And it's like right by some train tracks. So that's where we're going to go. There we go. Like sometimes I forget if it's up or not when it comes to items. But I know there's an item over there and I will get it. And so you guys could get it. There's a campsite. There's the campsite. I went down for some reason. Why did I do that? I can hop back up. There we go. The campsite's right over here. I don't know what I was doing there. Hopping down, thinking it was down. There we go. And there's an elite golem over here. You can go to his marker if you want. That will be elite golem 1, 2, 3. That's elite golem 3. And there's 8 of them in this area. Or in this whole map. When I say area, I'm talking about the whole map, even down. Underneath. So, yeah. And we're not going to fight that elite golem at all. Because he's tough. But we are going to grab the acid that is close by him, though. So we're going to go to the acid now. So I'm actually going to put that on the cursor. Go to the acids. So let's go up. Take this elevator up. This time I take the elevator up because it's much, much faster. There we go. And there is the elite golem. We want to go in there, into here for the acids. So, oh my gosh. There's some acid bolts. And then there is the acid bolt manual. That's part of the trophies. So grab that and let's leave this elite golem to do whatever he's got. So now we're going to go to the next campsite. But it's more farther this way. We did this whole area now. This whole area is practically finished. And now we're going to go right into this little corner right here. Is another campsite. So we're actually going to warp to a campsite that's closer to that. Like, I don't know which one's closer. Maybe this one. Oh, I can't fast travel. You can't fast travel if an elite enemy's after you, which is unfortunate. Or any enemy for that matter. So I'm just going to run to the... Maybe I can now. Maybe I can fast... Yes. There we go. And now we're going to fast travel over there and get the River Ford campsite, which is going to be very important later for us to collect an item that's part of the story. So that's why we want to get there now. So run right over there. Kill any enemies that you come in contact with. And there is a little lockbox over there too. There we go. Take that. There we go. Perfect. If you can't open this actually. You can later though. Let me go up here. I think I can just squeeze right in. There we go. Yeah, go all the way to the top and then open this little strong box. I don't think I opened that on my practice playthrough. That's why it's good to look around. Now I need to actually leave through this door. And now let's make our way this way towards the marker. To the next campsite. Come on, Koo, we will make it. So, hopefully you guys are putting down the markers like I am so you guys could follow along that way. Because with how big this world is, I understand if it's hard to follow me. So, make sure you put down the markers. Oh no. You will,
Must be a campsite.
once you fall into the water, you practically die. Let's see if I can make it. Oh, yay. Grow your hair out if you need to. There we go. And now once you've done this campsite, we are actually going to go and grab a document now. That's the River Ford campsite. And now the document is like right around here somewhere. Like right here. Right next to the campsite practically. It's like right into that building, I believe. I put down the marker just in case every single time so you guys can follow me. And there it is, right in here. I'm actually going to kill these guys first. This is the third document. There's 4 in the this area. And there's a locked strong box over there too. I'm going to grab that after getting this document. So go ahead and grab that document. And documents always look like this. So you know you got it once it shows a blue screen of notes, of dialogue, or whatever you like to call it. And now make your way over here. We're going to go to a strong box now. I believe it's up here. But there is some stuff up here. So. And now we're going to go to the... Ow. And now we're going to go to get a Keeper Golem. This is actually the first Keeper Golem. We're not counting the one that told us about the Keeper Golems. This is actually like the first Keeper Golem. It's like right on top of this little white area. Kind of white. But there is a strong box down there. I'm going to grab that first. So let me go to the strong box. And there's also... Yeah, let's go to the strong box first, actually. Where is my cursor to go to the strong box? Maybe I could, if I go down here. There it is. Right, oh yeah, you can't go in there yet. That's where we're going to need the blue key for. So, and you can't get that little thing that's there either. The little manual. You need the blue key for that. So now we're going to make our way up here. And we're going to make our way to the cursor that I put on earlier. To talk to a Keeper Golem. And you can talk to them when you're being attacked. Don't worry. See, he's right there, the blue. You need to talk to 30 of them. And there's an elite enemy right next to him, I believe. Yeah, once you hear the music, dun 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 dun. That's there's a elite enemy there. So, yeah, go ahead and talk to this Keeper Golem. And it doesn't matter what you say.
Where can I...
Just go all the way until you can find answers. And then he passed on. Oh my gosh. And yeah. Actually, he's not an elite enemy. Now let's go to the campsite. The next campsite is more up here. So. Yeah, more up here. But it's more up high than anything. And it's where the match blade is. So we're going to go to the match blade. Why not? So let's go to the match blade, which is this way. I don't really like that, to be honest. I like to have at least a cursor over there too. So now let's make our way this way. The match blade is more up high. It's like right up there. So we have to actually go really high up for this campsite. This campsite's in that building. Let's go my hair. There we go. And then fall to no death. And then climb up here. You could go the long way around if you want. I like to try to find the shortest way possible. And then go ahead and get that campsite, which is right up here. Kill this enemy. Ooh. There we go. Give me all of that. And you can open this. I don't think I opened this on my last one. I tried to attack Ku because he just appeared in there. There we go. Now let's make our way this way. And there is a campsite over here. I believe there is. Yeah, it's somewhere on this building. It might be a little bit higher up. So let's go. Let's go higher up. I'm trying my best here. Whoa. Yeah, let's keep on going up. I know it's in here. So let's make our way around here. And now you can see that there's an elite enemy over here also. We want to grab that match blade 2, which is here. The campsite might be a little bit higher up. So we're going to go a little bit higher up. Did it finally show the campsite? Yeah, it's right there. So when she says, oh, there's a campsite, then a campsite will appear on your map. Ooh. Yeah, just make your way all the way to the top. There we go. And then open this for whatever that has. Keep on going up. You want to go all the way to the tippy top. Practically.
There's an enemy here. Good.
Yes, and we're going to stealth kill him. Mwahaha. Yeah, you could jump up and stab him right in the head. Yeah. I know I don't think I've... Oh, there's the campsite. It's right here. I knew you had to keep on going up. And the elite golem's there too. So, I'm not going to worry about the elite golem. But I did show you him on the map. He's right over here. But he's more on the ground. He's more farther down. And come right... Oh, no, he's right here. Never mind, he's more up. So go past him. And then interact with this Keeper Golem. Yes, there's a Keeper Golem right here. And then once you interact with him, so there's like a lot going on here. Go ahead and say nothing to ask. Because that's the only thing you can do now. Luckily, he can't attack you when you are talking with him. There we go. And now we're going to go ahead and grab... the weapon. The match blade light weapon is right here. That's I believe like the first weapon in this. There we go. And now let's go ahead and go through the campsite. There's another campsite. But it's more just looking. It's more like up here. I'm just trying to think of where this might be. It's like right by over here, I believe. No. It's right over here. The bridge. I was just trying to think a little bit. Sometimes I do that. So put a cursor right here. There's another campsite over there. That's where we're going. And my phone's about to die with a bunch of notes on it. So there might be a time where I have to pause to just charge my phone really fast. So, just letting you know, there might be a time where I have to do that. And now make your way down here, but I'm going to try to go as far as I can until I need to charge it. And now we're going to go ahead and grow some hair. to go across. There we go. And there's another campsite right here. Go ahead and interact with that bad boy. This was the campsite downstream bridge area. And now we're going to go to the Tall Water Village campsite. So, yeah, there we go. And now let's go to the Tall River, which is right over here, is another campsite. And there's other stuff over here that we need to grab. But this campsite is very important because we need to warp here to get a story-related item later anyways. So, go ahead and go across the bridge. Kill these enemies. Archers usually die in one hit. Man, I should have actually rested. There we go. Take the arrows. So yeah. Now we're going to go to this campsite and then I'm going to actually pause it after this so I can charge my phone a little bit. And then I will continue on. There we go.
There's an enemy here. Cool.
We just killed the enemies. There's more? Wait a minute, I'm going towards the marker that I don't need to go towards yet. We want to go this way first. I was like, where the heck am I going? But we will go there eventually. So now make your way this way. Towards this campsite. This is Tall Water Campsite, a really important campsite to get to. All the campsites are practically important. Hey, buddy. You like headbutting me? There we go. Give me your meat. Your meat, I tell you. Oh, you gave me thin bones. And now let's go ahead and grow some hair. There we go. Let's see if I can make it up there. Somehow, some way. Maybe if I come this way. Actually, there's like a better area to come up. There we go.
Four enemies.
Yes. Let's go to this campsite first so we can rest. Right over here, the campsite. So yeah, I showed you where the marker was. So there we go. And you should be in this area right here. So go ahead and rest. And then let me go charge my phone really fast before it dies completely. And I will be back. And you can save your game anytime, but I like to save it once we get to the cleansing water. So, yeah. And go ahead and look at your equipment. Do whatever you need to do to memorize yourself with these items. Okay, and now I'm back. After that little delay I did, I skipped ahead. I skipped through that little wait, so you guys don't have to wait for me. Now, right over here, there is a crop seedling, our first one. There's two of them in this area, and this is the first one, and the second one's really close to it. So now that's where we're gonna go. So we're gonna go this way. Look at this. They left us something. Nice. So we're going to come right into here and grab some items first. Easy items to grab. This is the crop seedling soya bean. That's what we need for the trophy. So this is where the crop seedling is. There we go. So grab that crop seedling. And then the next crop seedling is just above us. Let's kill this guy. There we go. There we go. He is dead. Now let's come right over here for a crop seedling. There we go. And right over here is the rice crop seedling. You need this for a trophy. Now I want to know who's shooting stuff at me. Come show yourself. I want to fight you. I want to kill these enemies really fast. Take that, take that, take that. Okay. And now we got the crop seedlings. Perfect. There's 2 of them in this area, and there's only 2 in this area. So now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you where the elite golem is now. So the elite golem is, I was already on the map, is like right over here. I believe this is the elite golem I'm thinking of. Yeah, this is the elite golem. You can come to him if you want. That's me showing you to him. Like I told you, I will show you where all the elite golems are. I'm not going to really go over there unless I really have to. So yeah, that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elite golems. And there's 8 in this area. There's 1 way up here too. But now we are going to go ahead and you can find him if you want. He's like more on a cliff. I might actually make my way over there because I think I do need to go over there anyways. But where we want to go is like right over here. Right here. That's where a campsite is. A lookout campsite. So that's where we want to go. Something like right over there. So. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's where we're going to go next for the campsite. So I was just thinking, I'm like, yes, that's where we're going next. Is that campsite. This will be campsite number 15, I believe. I believe we need 6 more campsites of this area. So go ahead and kill these guys. Now the ones with shields, you can use, oh man, I missed it again. But you can knock this shield off and then stab them right in the face. There we go. Ow! There we go. Nice job, Koo. Take that, buddies. Nice try. I'm going to actually rest pretty soon. There we go. Now let's go ahead and make it to that campsite. This way. It's more up there, I believe.
Koo, there's an enemy.
Yeah, I know exactly where this campsite is. It's like on the edge. So I like to try to climb up here. Why not? You can still make it by just being on the wall. There we go. And then the campsite is more up, I believe. Like it's pretty far up, I believe. So now let's go ahead. Make it up here. And the elite golem is like right over, or elite enemy, but he is an elite golem. He is like right in this area. Yeah, he's like right there. I'm trying to show you where he's at, but I think I went too high up. Yeah, he's like in this area, but I'm not 100% sure of the exact point of this area. But don't worry, I will be coming back to elite golems later. So it's not like a big deal. I think I just wasted quite a bit of time trying to find him. So now we're just going to go across this bridge.
There's an enemy here.
There's 3 enemies here. Ow. I think I'm going to die. There we go. We got to make it to this campsite. So yeah, the elite enemy's there. The campsite's way over there. So that's where we're going to go to next. Oh, see? You fall in the water. You practically just peer back up here. Now we're going to go onto this water side. Did not make it. Yep. That happens. Maybe if I just go over there. I'm trying my best here. But I know where this campsite is. It's like up there. It's like on the edge of a corner. I was trying to show you where that elite golem is, but I think he is around that area. So you can always click on his cursor and then try to find him. I will show you where the elite golems are all later on anyways. Wow, I just fell off. So now we're going to hop over there. The campsite is like right up there. With some enemies. So yeah, it's like right over there. That's where we're going to go. But first I need to make it to these enemies. There we go. Because they will shoot stuff at me. Oh, I'm almost dead, so I should have... Yeah, I should have went to my campsite. I made it back to the area that I died at. So you don't have to follow me run all the way back. There we go. Let's try archers. There we go. Yeah, this is where I died at.
Campsite.
There we go. And now we're going to make it up here. This is where the campsite is that I was talking about. There we go. After my fiasco of my phone dying on me, I finally can make it. There we go. And that is the Lookout campsite. Now we're going to go ahead and grab a recipe. Now this recipe is pretty close. I'm actually going to rest here. There we go. Now this recipe is really close to us. It's literally right next door, right over here.
There's an enemy here.
Right here is a recipe. The boiled beans recipe. So go ahead and grab that. Yeah, and there's nothing else over here. Okay. And that's practically it for now. And now we're going to make our way to the actual story point. So yeah, we were right here. We're at the Lookout Shack. And this is what we got so far. You should have about 16. I believe 16. No, you should be at about 14 campsites. 13 or 14. Now we're going to make our way over here. So we're going to go to this campsite. So if yours does not look like this, that means you missed something somewhere. And this is where everything should be. So there we go. And now we're going to go back to this campsite. Now we're going to go to the Sub-City Level 1 entrance. And this is going to continue on with the story. So now we're going to go towards the cursor. So we got most of everything that we need to grab. And so now we're going to make our way to the Sub-City. I'm hoping you guys follow along just fine. I haven't played a big game like this on my channel yet. So I'm very excited to see how it goes. Let me know if there's anything I need to work on when it comes to the gameplay or showing you where I'm going and everything like that. I've been trying to show you the cursors that I've been going to. I was going to the blue cursor. Dang it. So right over here, go to your objective marker. And now we're going to go ahead and go in. Right over here, actually. So yeah. I'm getting ahead of myself. So come right over here. And you could go ahead and swing yourself up. There we go. And now we got enemies. Now we gotta kill these enemies. Oh my gosh, I fell off. Oops. But I can still do this. It's really good to do this. And then jump on one of them. So you kill one of them instantly. There we go. Once you kill them, come over here and kill these guys. Once you get into the Sub-City, then I'll start ranking up everything that I need. I do have extra money that you guys probably don't have of mine. Just because I do have the deluxe DLC. There's nothing I could have done about it. I can't get rid of my DLC at all, so... I wish I could. I really want to start fresh, but... if that's how it's gonna be, then it's fine. And now he's talking.
Understood.
And you can't do nothing until he stops. There we go. We defeated them to clear up the path. Now we're going to make our way this way. Towards the objective marker some more. There we go. Right over here. Now go ahead and go into Subcity 1. Now Subcity 2, I will show you where that's at because there's a document down there, but that's an optional area you don't have to go to. You do have to go to Subcity 1 and 3 though. There we go. Once you open it up, come down here.
Seems you've arrived.
Yes.
I'm monitoring things from up
Yeah, the first hour is practically just a tutorial and collecting stuff that we need for the trophy. Now this is a campfire right here. And there's an elite enemy here too. But I'm not going to fight him. There is an elite enemy here. And there's also the strong box. Nice. But now we're going to come right down here. I don't get every strong box, I don't believe, but I get the ones with the codes. My gosh, what the heck happened?
If you eliminate all the threats.
What the heck happened?
All right.
So we gotta eliminate everybody. So. Oh no, you saw me. There we go. Eliminate all of them. Besides the elite. The elite enemy is not right here anyways, so.
Did you find something out of here?
Take him out. There we go. And let's collect this. Kill him. There we go. Now I'm going to come kill this guy. And then we could come in here. You don't have to come in here. This is an optional area, but there's some goodies here. I really thought there was. Right in here? No. I guess it's just an optional area. I thought there was goodies here, but there's not. Oh well. Oh yeah, it's up there. Duh. Right up here. Grab this from the item box, and that's practically it. Good stuff, good stuff. Now make your way down here. And now we're going to kill the rest of the enemies. So I'm going to come right up here to kill this guy. So now let me jump on him. Take that. That door doesn't open until you kill everybody. So now we're going to go ahead and come up here for a strong box. Right here. And this doesn't really have a code. You just have to press these buttons really fast. And then you should get it. Yeah, there's some boxes like that. And now let's go ahead and go down here. No, I think the enemies are more up.
A strong box.
I already got the strong box. You're a little late. Yeah, the enemy's right here. Dang it, I missed it. It won't let me go up. There we go. And then kill him. Take that, buddy. And now it can open. Yeah, it opens once you kill every enemy. There we go. Now we're going to make our way to the objective. Down this way. We are going to be ambushed. Nice try. Parry. Nice drop. You can hit him twice and then parry. Sometimes you can hit him a little bit more. I stunned him. Nice. There we go. There we go. And now that should open. There we go. Okay. Now let's make our way down this way. Open up this. There we go. And then talk to him. And then you should get a bow. This is story related.
You must be a purifier.
And
Yes.
The foreman.
Now the elite golem shows up after you have completed the first room, and he'll be in the first room that you completed. He will show up at the door that we went through, I believe.
Defeat the Nushi purifier.
And then you should get the manual arrows, and you should get the ranged weapon, the Sajatsu bow, after talking to this guy right here. There we go. There we go. Can't skip. But I can skip the dialogue. See, you can't skip most of these cutscenes, but you can skip the dialogue. So I'm not just going to cut this all out until we can continue.
Perfect timing.
Actually, I'm not going to cut this one out just because it's almost over and we got to grab the bow. And now you get to use it. Now you got to shoot all of these. There we go. There we go. There we go. Once you shot them all, now we're going to continue on. So yeah, this first video is the longest. So, and then grab that manual right there. Do I have to talk to him one more time?
Let's continue on.
Oh, yo, he passed on. And you get the ancient book arrows. And then come right this way. After you completed the first room, the elite golem should show up. Let me see if I can find them. Believe. Huh. He should be in this area, but he's not. But he should be here. Let me just double check. So. So yeah. Now let's go ahead and continue on. But he should be in this room. But I will be showing you where all the golems are later anyways, so it's not a big deal. There's nothing missable. He's not a missable enemy, so. But now we're going to make our way up. And we need to make our way to right over here, where the objective is. That's where we need to make our way to. But we can't fast travel when we're in here right now, because it's something to do with the story for some reason. It's because we need dialogue. We need to make our way up, and I just fell down. I was just looking where the golem is, and I just can't find him right now. But it's totally fine. Let's make our way back up here. There we go. But I will be showing you where all the golems are later anyways, so it's not a big deal. There we go, and now make your way up here. And now we're going to go to the next campsite. The next campsite is this way, and that's why you couldn't fast travel, because you needed to start this little cutscene that you can actually skip. Yeah, some cutscenes you can, it's just not all of them. There we go. Skippy skip skip. And then go ahead and grab this onslaught.
That's the Nushi of this zone.
And now we're going to go ahead and grab the next little campsite.
A strong box.
And there's a strong box over there too. At this next campsite. There we go. Grab that chainmail, very important. Now right here is where I'm going to upgrade some stuff. I should have done that in the subsidy area, but now I'm going to do it here. So now we have 5 attribute points, and they both get 5 each. So don't think you're wasting it on her. I like to get 7 right here, 7 right there, And then put this at 6. And then you should get a trophy. Enhance attribute for the first time. There we go. Let's go do coup now. Do 2 here, and then 1 here. There we go. And now let's go ahead and go here to acquire skills. So I have 109 now. So what I'm going to do is up this up. All the way. There we go. And now let's unlock this path. Now the points, Ku and her share. So, and then I'm going to upgrade this one. There we go. I like to do that first. Now she's done with upgrading for now. And now the next thing I'm going to do is upgrade. I think it's the boom one. Yep. I like to upgrade the boom one to 10. And now I'm going to upgrade that a little bit more later. And now let's go right here, sword enhancements. Let's upgrade this one now. The one I just got. There we go. You might not have enough money if you don't have the deluxe edition. But I do, so I'm going to use the money I got for it to upgrade everything I got with money. I know it's not really fair, but I can't get rid of the money. I tried. Trust me, I tried. Acid bolts. There we go. And I will show you farming spots later on. There we go. And ranged weapon. Now we got the Zengju bow. I don't think I'm saying that right. There we go. And then tutorials. You can check out all your tutorials if you want. There we go. And now I'm going to rest. That's what I really wanted to do. There we go. And now we're going to go ahead and fight this next guy. And then we could go to the cleansing. So he might not be right here. If he's not, then use your hair to get right below him. Or right above him, I meant. And now this is going to be the first boss, kinda. We have to fight him again at the end. So go ahead and parry him if you can. When he swings his head.
That was the Nushi's roar.
Like that. Like that. There we go.
It might seem a lumbering giant.
It takes time to really practice the parrying. Sometimes I miss, like I just did.
And also work with Ku to get the end down.
Keep it up.
Nice try. He doesn't do that much damage though. You do more damage to him. So I'm going to let him do his thing. Take that. 500 damage. Nice try, buddy. And then knock him down. And now I'll take him out. Yeah, it's not really that hard to parry him. He's actually a very easy boss. So you just take him out as best as you can. He does that, doesn't really do much. And when you hear the ding, that means I parried it successfully.
We're almost done.
A lot of practice with Sekiro a long time ago really paid off. And Roll on Fallen Dynasty.
Remember to use Ku's skills too.
Now I'm going to do this. To knock him down. Nice try. There we go. Now he's gone. Yeah, not that hard of a boss, really. There we go. And then you should get the Sakura Storm skill. You get that automatically. And then he's gone.
Back to its lair, maybe?
Yes, back to his land. There is some stuff over here that I want to grab really fast.
I can't believe she was.
I think there is. Yeah, if you come this way.
The ceiling.
Oh, you can't really jump. We'll come this way later. Now we're going to go to the Cleanse Walker for the first time. And we're going to get some trophies over there. And most of them are story related, so actually all of them are story related.
You might not have much of a choice. Besides,
Yeah, I get you talking. You're talking.
do yourself a favor and get some rest.
I am. I will. Don't worry.
Fine.
Yes, I'll get some rest. And now we're going to the Clint's Walker. Yeah, a lot to do with this first area. The rest of the areas are not as long. It's this one that's the longest. This is probably going to be like a 2-hour video. Hey, Brad.
Brad.
And yeah, you just skip some dialogue.
Okay.
And then after this little backstory, we will be going to Sub-City 2, which is an optional area. There we go. We got inventory going. And now we're here. Now with this area, we are going to go ahead and take a shower. Because he is filthy. There we go. Nice. You look way better. And now, go ahead and talk. Actually, we can't talk to him yet. We gotta rest. Rest for the morning. So we gotta rest to the morning until we could talk to Ku.
Hey.
Yeah.
Under
Hoping you guys are following along perfectly. Yeah, this is a long game. The first video is easily the longest. The rest won't take as long because there's not really a lot of backstory compared to right now. We got 2 backstories that we're going to have to do and go to 2 more sub-cities and fight the boss in this area. And then we are practically good. Yes, on a certain day. On a certain day. Skippy. And now we got the backstory. You can't really skip this, but you can skip the dialogue a little bit by fast forwarding right through it.
you
And there's a lot of autosave, so don't think that if you don't save in, you lose your... If your console turns off by itself, not like you're going to lose a lot. Yeah, just skip right through it. Certain cutscenes I'm just going to like edit out just because they are pretty long. But right here, we're practically at the end of it, of the cutscene. And this is a quick little backstory. So now we're going to make our way down here. You're just going to rush right through it, practically. There's practically its own tutorial. So make your way down here. Go all the way through. We gotta fight some enemies in like a gauntlet little battle. This one first. There is a trophy for killing 100 or 300 Malefacts and 300 golems. So there we go. Take that. Nice try, buddy. And there we go. And now we're going to continue on. Right up here.
Another one. Conceal yourself in strife.
Yeah, I was supposed to crouch and then go up to him and then stealth kill him. But I thought it was just faster to do that.
Raising the great empires of old.
And now we're going to make our way this way.
Further into the forest. Let's go, Emma.
Let's go, Emma. Right down this way. We're going to kill this guy. There we go. Break these to get them out of our way. And then come this way. Some Baiwa fruit. Baiwa fruit.
It's medicinal. Let's take.
Skippy. And that's practically the end of the first backstory. There is more backstory later. One more that we have to fight a boss at the end for. A backstory of showing you how you met Ku. Backstory's not completely over yet, actually. We have to keep on going. But it's a short one. We're almost done with it. We just have to go back to our... We just have to follow Ku over there.
It is walking.
He's limping.
The blight is thicker in the forest depths.
Oh no, we got an enemy that we have to kill.
Was there another besides the pale one?
There we go.
I cannot leave it alive.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm not. And when he has red marks, you're supposed to dodge. There we go. Another one. Another one.
To venture so close. And the pale one. What is going on?
Nice try. Now it's just you. Woo. Yeah, when his arms turn red, you're supposed to dodge him. There we go. Now let's make our way.
After those pale malefacts.
Pale malefacts. That is a fact. I'm not 100% sure if you actually level up when you're doing the backstories. I don't think you do. There we go. Slide. There we go, and then skip. There we go. Skippy skip. And that's practically... I think that's the end of the backstory now. And now we got a little scene right here that I'm probably going to skip ahead. So, yeah, I'll see you in the Clint's walker now. Okay, and then once you finish that cutscene and that whole backstory, you should get a prompt that you can increase your rabbit with Ku by paying him or feeding him treats. Doing so will increase the number of skill slots available. So it's really good to do that. I pet him every single time if I'm in the Clint's Rider, every single time I rest and stuff, I pet him. So, that's what we're going to do first, and you should get a trophy by talking to him too later. Which I don't think right now yet. So yeah, go ahead and pet him. Yeah, give him some simple strokes. There we go. And it should say, his rabbits with Ku increased. If it doesn't say that, that means you did it too soon. After you already did it. So, and then you got skills preparing. So, preparing, it takes a little bit. It prepares in the background. So, eventually that will go through all the way. You just gotta wait. It's practically the waiting game with that. And then items we don't have yet. And then you can see the Rapid rank Ku is number 1 right now. And now we're going to go over here, and this is where you could, oh yeah, you need to go to bed first. But you petted him. Yeah, go to bed first, rest until morning. And I'm going to save my game right there. And then continue on with this playthrough right here. There we go. So now I'm going to save my game really fast. There we go. Some save data. I've been playing for 1 hour and 46 minutes. That's because I had to wait until my phone charged a little bit. But I'm level 9. Perfect. And now we're going to go ahead and talk to him. And you should get a trophy. Man's best friend. Have a deep talk with Ku for the first time. Ku? Later you will have a deep talk with Kagura, but you gotta go through and grab all 3 of the keys first before you could do that. There we go. We got a trophy. There we go. And then your rabbit should increase with him. You can stroke him again if you want. If it doesn't say his rabbits went up, that means it just didn't go up. But it doesn't hurt to just pet him again. Feel his soft little fur. Yes. And that's a trophy. You gotta upgrade the rabbits to max. But we have 2 playthroughs to do that. So. Now come over here. Now we're going to upgrade some more. There's a trophy for upgrading all the weapons and bolts and everything. So. which we will get by the end of New Game Plus, so it's not a big deal. There we go. Fire arrows. Expand quiver. You might not have all this money like I do. I had the DLC like I said before, so you won't have all the money I have unless you have the deluxe edition like me. I just couldn't get rid of it, so I have the money, so I'm just going to use it. There we go. There we go, and this too. There we go. And then you can come right over here for a tribute portal. Level up attributes. We got 1, so I'm going to put this into this. And you can see that that lights up. That means you could unlock it now. Once it lights up after you put it in, you can unlock it now. But you can't do it all the way until you level up more. You have to reach 100 anyways. Once you reach 100, you should be able to unlock all your skills by that point anyways, so. And you can see right here, it lights up. That means it's unlocked now. But you can only upgrade it once, and we don't have any more skills. There we go. And that's practically it. Later we will be cooking, but right now we won't be, just because Kagura is asleep. Now we're going to go ahead and make our way out here. And depart. Now once you depart, now we're going to go over here. This is where we're, the sub-city number 2 is. That's where we're going to go, so I'm going to warp to this one. Actually, I can't warp yet. He's talking.
I've seen the Nushi's lair, and I'm worried. It's in an isolated spot, and overgrown with blighted foliage.
So I'm going to actually rest,
Looks
or
like the Nushi grew it
go
as
right
a
here really fast. After he's
Not
done
sure
talking.
to put it in.
What should I do?
There's a sub-city near the lair.
Yes, a sub-city. There's 3 sub-cities. We already did one of them. We're going to 2, which won't take that long.
Okay.
And then 3, we have to get a bunch of keys for to get into. So,
Once you reach sub-city 03, look for a way in to the Nushi's lair.
I will.
Understood.
There we go. And then go ahead and go right here. There we
Are you
go.
coordinating well with Ku?
And then let's see if I can get that trophy now. If you look into the sky,
Remember,
and if you hear that noise,
us all the way to the capital.
you will, once you hear this,
Times.
then you'll get a trophy and you will die.
In what way?
Yeah, if you look into the sky, horror in the sky, look at the crescent moon. Because he did say in the dialogue earlier that if you, nobody could look at the crescent moon long enough to survive. So that's the trophy. You want to look up there, and then die, and then you should get a trophy. That's literally that's one of the only trophies that is not evolved around story related, upgrade related, or collectible related. Now we're going to come right over here. Yeah, once he's talking, you can't really fast travel, but I'm glad there's fast travel in this game right away. Makes it much easier. And now we're going to go ahead and go right over here for a campsite in sub-city number 2.
You're acting strange.
You're acting strange, Ku. Right this way. Yeah, there's going to be a little over 2-hour video.
The sky.
You can open this. Oh, why did you climb up?
It's forbidden.
I'm going to kill you because you just hit me.
So they actually teach the kids that out here. That's right.
Nice try.
Not a living soul in the world is allowed
There we
to
go.
look up at the sky.
Now let's try to open it.
No one can
There we
see
go.
what's up
I don't open everything. I don't collect everything unless it's evolved with a trophy.
that moon.
I
hung
don't
heavy.
care about much items that are not evolved around with a trophy, but they're there and they're not out of my way, then I'll grab them.
So mind your gaze doesn't
Now
accidentally
right over here
fall on
is
others.
a campfire. So sing that campfire song.
Violet taught me well.
Violet.
There we go.
Never mind.
And now there's a document in
Well,
this sub-city number 2. So go ahead and open it. There we go. And this document's called Taking the Yellow Key. Now come right down here. There's no campfire down here. It's just a document that we're going to go get. This is the 4th document of the area and the last one of the area. And it's an optional area, so you don't actually have to come here. Sub-City 2. 02. So we're going to have to kill all the enemies first before we could go and actually, before we can actually grab the document, I stealth killed him, then stealth kill him. These shield enemies come right up here. You gotta kill every enemy. Where the heck are you guys? There we are. There we go. More enemies. So let's go over here. Let's go in here and see what we got.
Emma, make sure you gather up any amber you find.
I will, don't
Amber
worry.
doesn't harm people like the blight does. Amber is a replacement.
Let's see,
for the
any
petroleum
more
that was used in
enemies
prehistoric
right up here?
civilizations. It's malleable, doesn't rot.
What
and is
the?
easily worked
I
with.
just fell off, so I better
It's
just go up the
perfect
stairs
for
then.
Pots, pans, machines.
All the enemies are up here.
Way back when, most places used bits of
Hello,
metal.
buddies.
Now, you buy things with amber.
Take
It's
this.
a valuable currency in the outside world too. So make sure to pick up all you can carry.
I will. Oh man, I can't do anymore. I have to deal with this shield. There we go. Yeah, you can break this shield. It's just very annoying because they might hit you at the same time. There we go. Any more enemies? This guy's shooting me with arrows. There we go. Now let's go ahead and grab all of this goodies. More enemies up here. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies in this area. But we need it for documents. For one document, actually. Oh my gosh, can I grab this? There we go. Now let's go ahead and go right over here so we can go up. There we go. Where's the enemies at? Right over there. Ooh. Hello, buddy. There we go. Is that the last one? No, I hear another enemy right over here. There we go. The blue door is still not open, so there must be another enemy somewhere. Wherever that enemy is. Ooh, I fell off. On purpose. Oh my gosh, I didn't make that actually. And there is a strong box over here. Let's go in it. There we go, strong box. There we go. Grab all of this. Now, where is the last bit of enemies? Let's go back up there. To the blue door. There we go. See if any enemies are going to show up over here. Because there's a document. Oh, the blue door's already open. What am I doing then? But there's enemies right in here too. You gotta defeat all of them to continue on. To get a document. There we go. Now make your way over here. Kill this last one. Take that. Okay. There we go. Now the document's opened up for us. Let's go grab it. And all it is just a document over here and then we'll leave. Open up this. It's another code one. Oh my gosh, I did the wrong button. There we go. Grab all of this. Bad boys. There we go. And then go ahead and read the document. That's the last document of this area. There's 4 of them. And so far, we got 4 of them. So, there we go. And now we're going to go ahead and continue on. And I'm going to show you where the last elite golem is over here. Right up here. So, that's where I'm going to go to show you where they at. So let's go ahead and fast travel over here. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and go to that area. There's a golem over there, and that's practically it. But I want to show you his icon at least. I should have did my hair. Oh, there we go. I still made it. Let's get all the way up. There we go. And now let's make our way over here. I believe I could hop up here. No? It's at the edge. That's why. Hop down here, I guess. Yeah, see, that's why you could just put on the marker and just go your own way over there. And then once you make it there before I do, you could pause it. Killing the enemies that's on your way. Because sometimes you might get lost like me sometimes of where I'm at. But I just know there's a elite golem over there. I say goblins for some reason. There we go. Grab this. It's an ancient book. It's not for any trophies at all. Now we're going to come right up here. Enemy saw me. But it's just one. I'm just going to keep on going. There we go. And now let's run across. There we go. I made it up. Is that at the edge too? Yep. And see, he's right there with a strong box, which I want to try to get. I'm at the edge. Maybe over here. Oh well. Fell down. But he's somewhere over here. Let's go and actually click on the strong box now. There we go. Now where's the marker? There we go. Now right in here, and here he is. Go ahead and interact with this. There we go, and grab what's in it. And you get the faculty model. Now run past him. Let's see if I can actually fight him. Yeah, that's not happening. See, he's tough. He is tough. But there's the golem. And now we're going to go ahead and continue on. Past the elite golem to the keeper golem. So this keeper golem is more down here. So this is where we want to go to. Like right over here. Like right there, I believe, is the keeper golem. More like right here. So let's go over there. Let's go ahead and fast travel over there. I can't. I'm in a battle right now. Let's leave the battle. Let's kill these enemies. There we go. Kill you now. And I'm like the only one that has commentary on this video. I don't think there's any YouTuber that has a commentary piece of Reincarnation yet. So, trying to leave this. If there's an enemy that's triggered towards you, you can't fast travel, which is really stupid how that is. So I'm just gonna run over there. Yeah, we're almost there. There's a keeper golem right over here. There's only 4 of them in the first area. See, right over here. And that's where we want to go into anyways. But first, we want to grab this keeper golem. And now this Keeper Golem is actually underneath somewhere. So this is where he's at, and now you want to hop underneath, like somewhere over here. He's like more underneath, like right down here. Let's go down. And then hop down here. There we go. Now I want to go this way. Man, I kind of went down the wrong path. It's a pretty tricky area to get into. I think I accidentally fell into it when I practiced this. So right up here. Let's go back up. Okay. Oh, I thought I was going to fall. I would have been actually pretty upset. Okay, there we go. Now we made it back up. And now let's make our way back to the marker again. And this time I'm going to jump down where we need to go. I'm going to jump down the wrong area. Right over here. And there's a lore painting down there too. So that's why we really want to find where that is. It's more this way. It's somewhere. Okay, now I know where this is at. So it's like right over here to this little ledge. So you want to go up a little bit more. And then, oh my gosh, you want to fight? Nice try. Give me your meat. Or spear stone. Now it should be...
There's an enemy here. Good.
Okay, now let's go ahead and grab this really fast. Once you grab this, now we're going to go ahead and go this way. And it's more... Just trying to see. There is another box over there. Can I go over there? And then go past this guy. And then come right into here. Oh, why did I just go right into there? And then go ahead and open this up for another strong box. And now I'll hop down here. I want to kill this guy. This is not an elite enemy, so... But he's kind of murdering me right now. I am going to die. There we go. Down here. Jeez.
Cool. Did you find something out of the ordinary?
Did you, Koo? So. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead. There we go. Now I've summoned the icon of the Keeper, just because I did end up getting close enough to it where it's going to show up now. It's more down. See? It's more down. And it's still kind of more down. So this way. Yeah, it's a pretty tough area to find where you're supposed to go. Down this way. This way. This is where it's at. So yeah, it's a pretty tough area to find. It's like right into this section. And the Keeper Golem is right over there. So you want to make your way over there. So this is where you should be at. Where this little blue area is. I'm just showing you. Yeah, it took me a while to find this, but I finally did. So yeah, now you should be underground in here. Talk to him. For another Keeper Golem. This is, I believe, the last one of this area. Ask him nothing to ask.
I have nothing to...
There we go. And then go ahead and interact with this Lord painting. The first one. There's only like 9 in the game. There we go. And now we're going to go to the actual marker that we need to go to. So now I'm going to go and fast travel to this. There's nothing else to really grab there, to be honest. So now we're going to make our way to the actual sub-city area. I'm going to rest first because I'm dying here.
Remember, in the
There we go. And now we are going to go to the marker that we need to go to. I don't know what I was doing right there. I kill all these enemies. Why not?
Cool. We can't allow ourselves to get surrounded.
Oh my gosh. There we go. Kill all of these enemies. Get some good experience going. There we go. One more. There we go. Now let's go ahead and there's more enemies. There we go. Now let's make our way this way. This is the way I wanted to go to grab a item. I believe there's an item up here. Oh, no, there's not. I really thought there was, but I could be mistaken. It's not an important item, though. I get all the important items. And now let's go to the marker. This way. And we're going to grab a manual over here. And there's a box. Woo. Now right in here. Open this up. There we go. Not important for the platinum at all, but there you go. And then talk to this guy. And he will give you a manual. He will give you the recovery tonic manual. So go ahead and talk to him for that. There we go. And now with equipment. There's something I haven't done yet, but now we're going to go ahead and put on the fire arrows, the acid bolts, why not? Now let's put on the chainmail for her. And let's put on onslaught. Let's put on all of it that we can, actually. It doesn't really matter. Just put everything that you can right there. And then right here, I like to use the defense charm. It gives you extra hit 2, boost defense. It's really great. There we go. And then come down here. Now we have these two open. Now you got the poison attack. I like this because it recovers you. And then you can put in torch because it burns the enemies for you. And now let's go ahead and interact with this. And there's a campsite in here. There's 2 more campsites in here. One of them you could grab right now, and the other one you can't get until you get the 3 keys that we're going to go grab. There we go. Right down here.
Although I doubt my readings will prove much use. The entire place appears to be in ruins.
Yes.
You'll have to survey the area the old-fashioned way.
There's really nothing you can really do here. You just have to talk to the golem, interact with this campfire. There we go. And this guy's going to give you the red key and a new sword. But first you got to interact with this. And then he's going to give you the red key and tell you that you need 3 keys. You need the red, blue, and yellow key. The yellow key doesn't open anything special besides this door right here. But the red and blue key has an extra door that you could practically open up with.
Where are the...
So now we got to go ahead and do that.
I can hand...
There we go, and you should get the Surus sword. This one's automatically story related. So go ahead and grab this bad boy. Yeah, it's a nice looking sword. Yeah, let's grab that. And then now we're going to make our way up, and now we have 3 keys that we want to grab. Now, this one has the blue key, so we want to grab the blue key. Now, the keys are story icon related, so you can't really miss them, really. This is the easiest key to get besides the red one. The yellow one you have to do a little bit extra for. But right over here is the blue key. So go to this little campfire right here. This is the Lookout Shack campfire. And then grab this blue key.
It's the blue key.
And then this blue key has a special door you can open. And there's an icon that tells you can go to it. This is to obtain the yellow key. So yeah. And this is where you could unlock the door with the red key, which we're probably going to go to first. So, there we go. There we go. We don't really want that icon there anymore. So now we're going to go ahead and go down here. What's this? No. Yeah, right down here. We want to go to this campfire now. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and open this door over here. Right in the beginning where you first got introduced by a golem. We want to open the door to it. Yeah, remember talking to him over there right in the beginning of this area? You can open this door now with the red key. There we go, with the red key.
There's an enemy here.
Yes, indeed. And I believe we have to go upstairs for a box. There we go. There we go. And now we're going to go ahead and go to an area to grab the blue key area. And it's right here, the blue icon right there. That's the door that opens up with the blue key. So you want to travel to this little campfire right here. And then we'll grab the yellow key, and then we'll do the last backstory, and then we'll go fight the boss. And then go to the next area. So, now we want to go over there. That's all you really want to do. This is this door opens up with the blue key for you to get another strong box. Go ahead and open it up with the blue key. There we go, and then grab this box right here. There we go. And then once you grab that, now we're going to make our way over here. Man, I've been playing this non-stop for multiple hours. I'm kind of getting ready to be done. But I want to do this one area all in one play. And now let's go ahead and grab this key over here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, why did I keep on falling off? That's pretty annoying. Now let's go up here, and let's hop up. There we go. There we go. And now we want to go ahead and grab the key, which is right in here. Go to the icon, the story icon. And we gotta take this guy out first. Nice try. Oh my gosh, he's doing a lot of damage. I say nice try, but I'm getting hit. Come and help me. There we go. Now he's gone. And then you should get the tail water key so you can grab the yellow key. So you need a key to grab a key. So right over here. Right over here, actually. I really thought there was an item over there, but there's not. Open this up. There we go. And now this yellow key doesn't really do anything special. Once you grab it, then we're going to go back to the cleanse walker. So let's grab this bird egg or the chicken egg. Come over here for a fried egg recipe. Part of the trophies. And then grab this. And then talk to him. There we go. And then you should get the yellow key. And then you should go back to the cleanse water. Because Kagura is awake now. There we go. You should get the yellow key. We're almost done with this area. We just have to do one more backstory, which doesn't take too long. It's definitely longer than the last one.
Kagura's woken up.
Yes.
Turn to the walker.
I will. Man, there's a lot going on in this game. But I'm having a lot of fun. This is a fun game. Now let's go back to the cleanse walker. Right over here. Yes, the cleanse walker. There we go. And now that we're back, we're going to go ahead and skip through this a little bit. Kagura, you're awake? So go ahead and talk to her. But first I'm going to pet him. See if I could get his going. See, that's preparing now. And this one just finished. So now that's why we have this already. So it goes through as you go through the game. But only one could go through at a time. So stroke him to get his rabbits up. And you can get Kagura's rabbits up too, but you have to have Kagura cook for you. Which you will unlock once you do her backstory. So, but Ku went up to 2, which is nice. And now let's talk to her. And you should get a trophy. Have a deep talk with Kagura for the first time.
I've been asleep since
So
you
I
left
believe
Ogouchi.
I have 6 trophies right now.
Yes. You were injured.
And I will be getting more pretty soon. Skip right through this. There we go. And now we're going to continue on. Right through here. Yeah, I skipped right through I edited that cutscene out because you can't really skip through it fast. And now we're going to go this way. And then take it right. It will tell you you're going the wrong way if you go the wrong way. So you can only go one way. And then come down here. Now we're going to go into town. Look at the Ogouchi colony. After this cutscene, or after this backstory, we are going to have, we just have to fight the final boss after that. There's only one more campfire left, and 4 manuals to get, but we have to buy the manuals, and if you don't have enough right now, then it's fine. You can buy them eventually. You can always go back to them. But there's one more campfire, or campsite in this area. But it's right before you fight the final boss anyways, or get through the subsidy number 3, so.
I'd say that went rather well, I think.
There we go. And now we're gonna make our way down this way.
Is this all
And we
have
gotta
again?
talk to this person.
I knew surviving in the colony would be impossible. Seems the capital's our best.
Right here.
They say that in the capital,
Talk to her once the dialogue is finished.
they simply slumber instead.
Stop talking to me.
Rest that they are invited to Shambhala, where they await their coming resurrection.
There we go. Now you can talk to her. Skip through. And then once you talk to her, make your way down this way. Yeah, this is practically straightforward. There's nothing to collect on these backstories. Talk to him. There we go. And then just skip right through this. It's a guy that's trying to be stingy with your rare fruit that you got. Not the Wampa fruit,
This
but a
way.
different fruit. Yes, Violet. Tell him what's up. Too bad he can't see you. I love how the raindrops are hitting the screen. It's pretty funny.
Your stain's probably rubbed off on it.
Well,
Let's get going. We're gonna head back now. And we're gonna find Kagura. Right down here. Kagura's talking to a lonely robot,
Can you even manage it?
but being rude to her. You just slapped a lady. How vicious can he be? Oh well. Oh well. I will protect her though. And I will kill him. I will kill him with a pencil. Now let's talk to her. Hello, Kagura. It's me. You don't recognize me because this is the past. You know? Giving her the rare fruit. How nice. How thoughtful. Now let's go see who's at the door. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. Now we're gonna head back to the town. To talk to the sealer.
You can take a
So the shortcut that way. Yes, Violet, I will go that way. Now you're telling me how to do that. Let's kill this guy. Hello, buddy. Nice try. Too slow. Too slow. Now make your way down this way.
there. Those are the targets.
Bam. Take that. Can't handle this. Yeah, very easy to take these guys out. Very easy. I believe that's everything. Everybody I met.
what was that?
Now make your way down this way.
It came from over there.
Back to the town at
It
hand.
came from outside the colony. There's something by the old purification plant ahead.
This way. Oh, what am I doing? This way. I gotta make my way up there. I totally forgot, but I can make it up there. I think I have to go right up here first. On top. I have to go on top of something.
Wrong way.
Wrong
It's over
way.
here.
Right here.
Wrong way.
I know, I'm trying to hop on top of that, but it didn't let me. Oh well. Hop on top of here. I tried something new. Now, make your way up here. I just been playing this for a long time today, so that's why I'm like, kind of out of it. I can skip this one, yay. But I'm definitely taking a break after this. I'm almost done. I'm almost done with this particular playthrough. The rest won't be as long as this. This is literally long just because this area has the most stuff, especially with the backstories and everything. So the other areas won't take as long to get through.
You,
Yeah, just let me
just
through.
go through.
I will. Don't have to ask me twice.
Heard they've summoned the
Yeah, with
sea.
this backstories, you're just going through the motions. There's nothing to collect. Nothing really to gain here, so it's practically just a backstory of how we met Ku and Kagura. Right before we set off on a little adventure. Now you can't skip this. I'm going to skip right through this because this is a long, practically a long dialogue. So now we got to make a run for it. So just go down these steps. Kagura is just going to be right behind you. And then take a left.
This way, then.
He's going to hop down here and then you're going to have to take a right.
That way.
Down this way. And then go ahead and take a left. Right down this way. We're going to go down this little path. There we go. And you can skip this one. And then you should get a trophy. Entangled. Entangled with Ku for the first time. There we go. Now let's go ahead and fight him.
I'm fine.
Not that hard of a boss, to be honest, but he's pretty annoying. He doesn't do that much damage.
Power of fluorescence.
Take that.
Let's see. His thoughts. His memories.
See, the lightning is very annoying.
Entangling with him seems to awaken your power.
Nice try. I'm going to beat you. Oh my gosh, the little shocks. You can dodge them, though. It's really good to dodge them. And then parry those. Take that. Yeah, if you hit like 4 times, I believe, and then press square, like R1 4 times and then press square, you should get a bunch of plants to aim at him. And then it should be done. And then let's skip through this cutscene. I'm going to edit it out. Okay, and now we're going to be cooking. So as the sun sets, there's nothing better than a meal cooked by Kagura. So what we're going to do is, this is what we get the recipes for. So we should have all the recipes that we can get. And then go ahead and talk to her. And then go ahead and prepare. I like to start with the brown rice. We gotta do all of these anyways. So start with the brown rice. You can't grow at the same time of cooking. So just pick which one you want to do. And then all we can eat is saw onogiri. So, and then talk to her. There we go. And your wrapper for Kagura has increased. So you need to get the wrapper from her to increase and for him. And now that backstory is over, I'm going to stroke him again. Stroke him when you can to get his wrappers up. And also feeding him gives his wrappers up too. So, not just petting him. There we go. His wrappers increased. There we go. And now let's go ahead and come over here really fast. See what we got. Sword enhancements. The new sword I got. I'm going to upgrade that. There we go. Come right over here. For a level attribute, I have 1. So I'm going to put that on strength. And then same with Ku. There we go. You can do whatever you want with these. You don't have to follow my lead with these. And now, since I have more, now I'm going to go to him. And then I'm actually going to open up a path. I believe it's this one I wanted to do, the pounce. So yeah, let's do that one. And then I'd like to put it on this one and this one. There we go. And now once I've done those two, I'd like to save up to rank up this one at least. So that's what I like to do first. And now let's go ahead. I can put some on Kagura, but I'm not going to. So there we go. And then you could talk to Brad. He doesn't really have anything special to say.
They kept them.
There we go. And now we're going to go ahead and rest. Oh, and you can also go over here. The grow chamber. And the Clinch Walker's grow chamber, you can obtain crops to use cooking ingredients for. So let's put in very short. Let's put in strawberries. There we go. And then the second one, I'm actually going to put in tomatoes. Yes, I said tomatoes. And then let's do soybeans. I'm starting the bottom. There we go. And I expanded it. So let's go ahead and put in wheat. There we go. And now those are growing. So that's what we're going to be doing. And then you can shower if you want. And then let's rest. Special content. You could change the costumes if you want. I'm going to rest until morning and then save my game again. Until we fight the boss.
Tell me what you want to eat.
I want some
Did I make
salt.
that?
Don't ever say do not eat anything unless you really don't have anything. Just because you level up. Or not level up, you get more health and strength and all of that. And now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to talk to him one more time to see if I could get his rapids up again. Every time I wake up, I try to do this if I'm here. So practically I do this practically twice each time I'm here. And his rapids increased. So yeah, it's still at 2 though. And then you could talk to her.
Sometime.
Her rapids increased. So now she's at 2. And see all these grow research. See the basic guides. We'll wait until those go up first. Or that one to go up. And now let's leave. There's nothing else for us to do here now. So there we go. And then we're going to have a little bit of dialogue while you leave. They're going to be like, why are you leaving? But I'm going to skip right through this really fast. And then we will continue to the first real boss of this area. And then we'll move to the next area. And that'll be the end of this video. Sorry it's so long. But this is such a long area to get everything. So that's why it's so long. The other areas won't be as long. They'll still be long, but not as long. So, this is easily the longest of the videos, but it's a big intro. So, it's the tutorial parts, the backstories, everything that has to do with this one area. Right, Kaguya? And now we're going to continue on to the next area. And Brad, I believe, talks to us again. So,
Let's return to the entrance of the lair.
yes.
Emma, are you there?
Oh no, it's her. Man, I missed it. Dang it. Yeah, I can't fast travel because she's talking to me. Oh well. I'm gonna kill these enemies then. There's a lot of them.
I'm back. There's something when they come home.
Here we go.
Is that really necessary?
Take that.
And let's people know they've come back safe.
And I'm not really worried about upgrading everything in this first playthrough. I worry about that more in New Game Plus. I just try to get through it as best as I can. And just get all the collectibles. That's what all I'm doing on this first playthrough is getting all the collectibles is the main priority. There we go. Oh my gosh. I should have parried that, but I was not thinking. But it's fine. There we go. Even fighting the rapids can increase it. Now let's go up here and warp to this one again. Now let's go back to the entrance. Oh, thank you. We're gonna go to a we are gonna go to a campsite really soon, and then fight the boss, and then we'll head to the next area. So right over here, we're gonna go around back into the area where we needed the 3 keys for.
I'm
This
trying to
way.
figure out how to get us to the capital, but thanks to this damn forest. the
Right
terrain
over
is
here.
changing. We can't take the same route I used before.
Right down here.
I still can't believe.
And we're
these
gonna fight
folks
the
were
final
wiped
boss.
out. I'll admit, I'm essentially feeling
Or not
afraid
final
of the
boss.
dark.
Final boss of this area. Getting ahead of myself. Really ahead of myself. There's 12 areas of this game. So this game is pretty long if you try to get all the collectibles. And see, here's the campfire. But there's another one past the gate.
Remember how they? Well, what's?
My white?
Listen.
No.
Well,
What do you
I'll explain.
find?
There we go. And now we're going to put in the keys. But I'm going to show you something that you could do. Your rapid Kagura has increased. So when you rest, Kagura's rappers can increase. Now if you hold down, or if you press the down button, you can feed him. He doesn't need fed right now, really, but I'm going to feed him anyways. Let's get him some Ku treats. And you should get a trophy. Snack time. Feed Ku a treat for the first time.
Anxious here.
There we go.
Can you help?
Something I forgot to do earlier. But you have to feed him, I believe, 10 times. 10 or 30 times for you to get a trophy. And then this door should open. That robot that you talked to earlier is dead, so you don't have to talk to him again. And now let's get this last campsite
Violet,
on this area.
what's a simpleton?
Are you referring to what Brad said?
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
There we
Don't worry
go.
about it. Only
And here's the
simpletons
campsite.
call people simpletons.
This should be your 18th campsite. Before we fight the boss now. And now talk to him. Now, if you don't have enough money, you can come back to this campsite later. Don't worry, it's not a big deal. But you could purchase the extinguishing sand, the bottle of acid, the torch, and the acid arrows, and the fire bolts. They're all manuals you need. So go ahead and purchase them all.
If I may say. Satisfied.
And that's it.
The
There we
smoke
go.
Rising from Ogouchi. Does
And now we're going to go ahead and make our way up there. There we go. And now we're going to fight this boss. Hello. He has 2 phases, but they're not that difficult. Nice try. When he swings his head, remember to parry it. I'm going to use Ku really fast. Take that plant. Oh my gosh, he jumped on me. See, he doesn't do that much damage. Nice try.
It's not over yet. Don't lose focus.
Woo. Take my plants. Oh my gosh, you moved. I saw that coming. Oh my gosh, I got hit right there. Then hit him. So yeah, he has 2 phases. This is the first phase. The second phase is not really much of a difference. He just takes longer to kill a little bit. I never see a difference with them. Come back here. I wish you could parry in the sky. That'd be so cool. And then take my plants. There we go. That's the first phase. And now we're going to get the second phase. Skippy. Now this is the second phase. I'm going to start with him hitting him. There we go. Ow. Yeah, he can take practice, but he's really not that hard. I beat him on my first try. So, yeah, he is, especially with the level you might be. I think I'm like level 10 or 11. Woo. Oh my gosh, I did it too early.
Careful. You're nearing the limits of your strength.
Yes, nearing the limits of my strength.
Keep an eye out for
Now
anyone
let's do
who
this one.
possibly wish to date you.
Take that. It's pretty weak right there. Parry. You don't even have to be perfect on the parries and you can still get it. And it gives you more FP and more of your health back if you parry perfectly. Take this. Take my plants. Oh my gosh, you dodged it.
Remember to use boost skills too.
Nice try.
Keep going. Its strength hasn't faltered.
Do this again, Ku. Yeah. Now he fell down. And you get more skills for Kagura and Ku once you beat him. Ooh. Now take this. Summoning plants, but you're dead. And that's the end of him. See, he's not that hard. Take that. And now that's practically the end. Now I'm just going to do a couple more things in the Clint's walker. There we go. No pausing right there. There we go. And you should get a trophy. Raggifer's End. And then skip. There we go. All bronze trophies so far. See, we get quite a bit of trophies on the first playthrough, on the first video. The rest, not as much, because we're mostly collecting on the next ones. We're not doing much else. But that's practically everything with this area. We just didn't do the elite golems, but we're going to be doing that next time. When we finish, well, not next video, but we will be doing that by the end of this anyway, so it's totally fine. I like to save them more towards the end. Maybe I might come back on a different video just to fight them. But there we go. And now I'm going to skip through this while she's making me some food. Perfect. And now we are going to go ahead and do some stuff in here first, and then we're going to continue on to the next area. Now you get the Sakura Javelin, level 1. And you also get the Blade Art Sakura for Emma. There we go. There we go. Okay. So for this, you should have 8. This is what your map should look like. You should have 18 campsites, 4 keeper golems, 3 weapons, 4 documents, 11 manuals, 2 recipes, 2 crop seedlings, 1 lore, and there should be 8 elite golems out there that we have not killed. But yeah, that's how it should look. Okay, I just recounted it, and I did just get 18, so perfect. You can count it yourself, but yeah. And you should have 4 documents that are easy to find. And now let's go ahead and pet Kagura, or Ku, I meant. So that's finished, and now this is preparing. So I like it to go in order, to be honest. You might not have these. These are the things that I bought. And then go ahead and stroke his far. There we go. Nice boy, nice boy. There we go, and you guys rapids increased to 3 now. So perfect. That makes me happy, and then talk to her. Talk to her really quickly to get her rapids up. Yeah, just skipping through the little scenes. And now her rapids have increased. Let's talk to her again.
Sometimes.
Just keep on talking with her. It does not work like that, apparently. And now that's preparing. That's finished now. We will grow some research later after when this cooking one is done. Okay. And now let's go check out our grow chamber. See, they're going. They're going. You can take a shower. What's this? In the Clint's Walker Incubator, you can obtain eggs. Yes, I know. Empty. Putting that in there now. See, there's a lot. There's a lot in this game, which is really, really nice. Means you're never bored. And now let's go ahead and upgrade these now. There we go. There we go. Firebolts. And now let's go ahead and do the Tributor, level up. Now I'm going to make this to 9 now. I like to put 2 each time into it. One. There we go. We're level 11 right now, which is nice. And then acquire skills. And now we're going to get another branch option going on to the side for both of them. So, look at that plant grow. And you should get a new path. It's the new thing that you got when you beat the Regular. I think that's how you say his name. There we go. And you could upgrade it if you want. I have 71 right now, but I'm going to go back to Ku and upgrade this one all the way now. There we go. I wanted to upgrade that one all the way, and now I have 6. I like to upgrade one at a time all the way, and then work down here sometimes, once in a while. But there we go. There we go. Really nothing else I could really do. Yeah, I can't really do anything with these. So, yeah. There we go. And now we're going to go ahead and rest. And rest until departure. You will be able to come back later. I'm going to do brown rice this time. You will be able to come back later. So nothing's missable. So if you do miss something, don't worry. You can come back later. So, and now we're going to rest until we have to departure. And then we're going to make it to the next area, which this video is going to end at that point now. So, there we go. I'm going to skip. Actually, yeah, this is practically the end. I'm going to be saving it after this. So, yeah. Ooh, look at these pawns. These little good-looking little petals. Or whatever you call them. The thing that frogs land on. And then just skip right through this. I'm going to skip right through this really fast and then save my game. And then that's practically the end of this part. Oh, the mysterious voice. Oh, and it says Chapter 1, Seedling End. Now we're going to go to Chapter 2. So there's like 12 chapters in this game, I believe. So now we're going to continue on. So we collected everything besides the elite golems. We didn't kill them at all, but we did everything else in the last area. So there's really nothing else to collect in that area besides killing the elite golems. So now we're going to go to the departure. I'm going to save the elite golems more towards the end and have like a separate video of me just killing them all. And there we go. Now let's go ahead and save it. Oh yeah, we haven't departed yet. We're departing now. There we go. And I'm going to skip through this one really fast to the saving point that we need to make. We're in the ancient city now.
Here we are.
There we go. Now we're in the next zone. And you can see the map. Capital. We got to... This is a shorter map you can see. It's not as much. But now we're going to go ahead and save it. So, thank you all for watching the first part of this playthrough. It's a very long one, but the rest are not going to be as long. They're still going to be long, just not as long. This is a complete collectible platinum guide in the first playthrough. New Game Plus, we're going to focus more on upgrading and farming. So, I'm very excited to get going with this. I'm going to play some Silent Hill F also. So, you're going to see all of these good stuff coming out. Mortal Shell 2 and then all the new games. So, thank you all for supporting my channel. If you want to support it more, go ahead and join my membership. And it will just support me so much that I could get out even more videos. I'm only doing 1 a day. Soon I'm going to start doing 2 a day, maybe even 3 a day. I'm very excited to do that. So, thank you all for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. I'll appreciate if you like and subscribe. And please join my membership. You don't have to. Obviously, I'm not your dad. But it will really support the channel a lot. And I'm really, really love making videos for you guys, so I'm very excited to see where this channel goes. This is the first big game with a big open world I'm doing for my channel. It's taken a lot of work, but I'm very excited to get started with it. So I'll see you all next time. Peace.